I mean, some people are gonna hop in immediately. They're gonna see gameplay of the game, and they're gonna say, "Oh my God, I need to get PC, or I need to get an Xbox, or I need to get a fucking play." You know,
I
like remember,
mean,
there's a game that started it all for all of us to begin with, right?
that's true.
So
Yeah.
if they fall in love with a
Well,
shitty
I
game at
mean,
first and they find a good game, so be it. But there's always going to be new people, so they're going to
I
buy
don't
it.
know. So when I think back to when I got the Xbox was the first thing I got.
The main Xbox.
Yeah, the big one, the OG
Right.
2000s
Yeah. Okay.
Xbox.
That's a big step for a lot of people. That I guarantee you,
Yeah.
that was probably
That was a
big for a lot
huge
of
deal,
people.
but I was also like, what, fucking 6, 5? You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
too young.
I was like a fucking child. You know what I mean? So I had no fucking clue what any games were.
I can imagine it was
Oh.
not easy for a 6-year-old to figure out at first, but once
Oh
you
yeah,
got
the,
it,
the main
you're already
menu
set.
was extremely confusing.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
God.
like once I
Yeah, that
figured
was
it out, I was
terrifying.
fine. Yeah, especially because the original Xbox main menu is
It
creepy
is
as fuck.
terrifying.
It's creepy.
You can't
creepy.
remember
I
having
did
it on?
not-
Remember having that shit on
And it
at
would,
night?
yeah,
Just leaving it on.
and it would just go.
I
What
had
the fuck
to
is
cope
that?
with that at some time.
Why is it speaking?
I literally had to cope with that. I
Gone.
can imagine that was a big step for you, right?
Oh yeah, braving the main menu.
No,
That was
being
a big
in
step.
onboarding, coming in to the Xbox,
No, not really. Because like I wasn't retarded. You know what I mean? Like I think the most things that I played
I
was
mean,
like Lego Star
becoming a
Wars.
gamer. Like that's the big step in becoming a gamer.
I mean, getting an Xbox, yeah,
Yeah.
because that was kind of like thrust on me. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I remember saying like, oh, I want a console or whatever, and it didn't really matter which one. It's not like I was begging for an Xbox. It was just kind of something that happened at some point. Whenever we would go over to friends' houses, right, they would have like a GameCube or like an N64, and I would just kind of play those, right, without really thinking about anything. It wasn't anything too crazy, because like at that point in time, like
The PlayStation.
I'm old enough to know how to work the controller. Because I
Oh
think
my
the first couple of
God.
things,
6 years old with the massive chonker, dude.
I had the later gen Xbox controller as well. I didn't like the Duke because it was sticky. Boy, this Games Fest is so boring. We're just talking about other shit. Just skipped over like 3 games. Like who gives a fuck about these?
All of these